At the risk of breaking our 5-month streak of complete silence, I have to say that I'm starting to get kind of bummed out by all of these Christmas specials on TV. I'm guessing that it's December back in the real world.
You said at the risk, even though there was a 100% chance that your action would result in the streak being broken. You torment me, imp.
I'm just thinking that the holiday season is going on without us. Oh, but you probably hate Christmas time, don't you?
I don't hate it, but it's not my favorite thing in the world. If it never existed, I wouldn't feel an unspeakable emptiness in my soul where Christmas should be. But it can be cool sometimes.
I'm just gonna pop the question of whether or not your anger is rooted in some sort of loneliness, and the Christmas season brings it out of you worse than usual.
Even if that were the case, I wouldn't feel comfortable sharing that with you.
Well, these Christmas specials are repeating now, so we don't have much else for entertainment at the moment.
I guess I'm just an old soul who still has hang-ups about the commercialization of the holiday, not even because I think the commercialization is some great evil in and of itself, but more for just how unapologetically shameless it all is. I'm a big fan of self-awareness, and holiday sales have none of that. And don't clown on me with some quip about how it's ironic that I love self-awareness.
I kind of feel that's about Christmas though. It should be about family and friends and togetherness before presents.
The virtue of giving and all that.
Exactly.
I swear, people used to complain about that a lot more. Now it's like we're just over it. Is it because the world is such a hectic place right now? Or at least it was when we left it. That people think, oh, we have more important things to complain about. Is it like that?
That's my guess.
Or is it like we've just gotten bored of mocking Christmas commercialism? Man, I wish there was a shorter word for that.
Christmas? Creed?
Sure, that'll do. It's like we've reached some sort of post-ironic era. I remember in the before times, people called our youth an era of irony, but we were moving back to sincerity. Like as a society we went through a jaded edgy phase, and we just collectively grew out of it.
The world I remember was very, very jaded.
And I agree. But they meant like how in sitcoms, we stopped having shows where we were supposed to root for a sarcastic douche ripping on the world around him, and we started getting sitcoms about genuine people who just so happened to get into a lot of wacky situations. And if you believe that pop culture has as much of an effect on our day-to-day behavior as a lot of people believe, that would explain this acceptance of Christmas. Christmas.
Creed?
Bingo! It's like we all decided that yeah, we're modern humans and we enjoy Christmas more when there's material possessions. People wanted us to lighten up and just be happy for the season.
Or maybe it's more like people telling themselves that it's easier to get into the spirit of giving when you can buy people things that they actually would really enjoy.
Yeah, that sounds like a less cynical way of thinking about it. But now I have to wonder, is this a good thing? Is being pressured to be less of a downer on things that might be innocuous on paper? Is that a bad habit to get into? Does that discourage critical thought in general?
Well, you'll have plenty of time to think about it.
Ain't that the truth?
You know what? Merry Christmas, Balfour.
Do you even celebrate Christmas? I thought you were bluish.